Joining me today is Rosalind from Anchor Restaurant in Melbourne, and we're going to be cooking something very interesting, eggplant and chocolate pudding. What on earth, Ros?
Quite unique.
It is quite unique, and this is a very popular dessert at your restaurant at the moment.
It is, yeah. Because it's so unique, a lot of people have an interest in just giving it a go, trying it, and are really pleasantly surprised.
Love it. All right, so first of all, we need to start with our eggplant. What have you done with them here?
Right, so these have been roasted in the oven until they're nice and soft. Now we need to peel the skin, which I'll do.
Yep.
Perhaps I'll get you to mix the dry ingredients with the egg
Sure.
while I'm doing this.
So we've got some sugar. We've just got some raw sugar there and some almond meal. And you can't have a chalky pudding without a lot of chocolate, right? There we go. So some cocoa powder and some baking powder and some salt. So how did you come up with this wonderful combination? I mean, I feel like I'm going to be having, is it going to be savoury? Is it going to be sweet?
Well, it's the kind of dessert which really highlights the humble eggplant, which in fact is not even a vegetable. It's actually a berry.
You're kidding.
Botanically, it's a berry.
I should know this. If you say it like that, then like, all right, you're onto something here. It can be a dessert. It's a berry.
And it's got a beautiful texture. Once it's roasted, it becomes really lovely and soft.
Yep.
And almost spongy. And what that means is that we can have a flourless cake and really bring out the beautiful flavours of the eggplant.
Fantastic. I guess you would sort of see this as that is going to be that beautiful, smooth, silky texture that you need to make a beautiful pudding. And you're getting that purely from the flesh of the eggplant.
Yes.
And so you could do this in a blender if you want it to be really smooth, or do you want a bit of texture?
Actually, I really like it smooth, this part, which you can achieve with a fork as well. In a blender would be a lot faster.
Yep.
And while it's still hot, we do need to put the chocolate in and allow it to melt from the heat of the eggplant.
Amazing. So we don't need to melt the chocolate beforehand. It all goes in together.
Yes.
Okay, so good quality chocolate for this, I'm
Good
assuming.
quality chocolate, and that way the eggplant will actually absorb the beautiful flavour of the chocolate.
Fantastic.
It's like a sponge.
So we're just going to break up this chocolate and let it slowly melt, and I guess we mix them together.
Okay, so it's melting, you see? This is perfect. So we're going to quickly mix this through.
Yeah. And that's why you want that eggplant to be really hot.
Yes.
So it does melt together. Look at
That's the trick. All right, now it's time to mix the two together.
Okay.
And we're done, ready to cook.
So that goes in.
Perfect.
And I'll let you fold that in.
Yes.
There we go. Oh, that looks good. You actually came up with this recipe, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I made it up. And I made it up as a challenge, actually.
Yep.
We really wanted to have a chocolate dessert on the menu.
Yep.
We really wanted it to be unique and using typically Mediterranean ingredients.
Yep. So you've nailed that brief then, haven't you?
Yeah, well, the humble eggplant. So they go into a preheated oven, about 180 degrees for up to half an hour. What we're going to look for is a nice fudgy finish.
Ros, they look fantastic. So now that we've rested them for a moment, it's time to plate up.
Beautiful. So we've got a couple of options. We've gone to the trouble of lining these. So it makes it really super easy to remove the paper. We can demould it, pop it straight on the plate that you're going to present in. We'll add a dollop of cream.
Oh, yes. What's a pudding without cream?
Exactly.
I love how it's hot, so that cream's going to melt slightly. Lovely.
And a generous dusting of some cocoa powder. All right, have a taste, Justine. Tell me what you think.
Oh, I'd love to. Let's see this centre. Oh, look at that. It's fudgy, it's gooey. Got to have some of that cream with it. That is amazing. No wonder why it's so popular on your menu. Ros, thank you so much.
Thanks, Justine.